guys, today's video is going to be a first impression and kind of mini review on the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. I've heard a lot about this. I saw many demos on YouTube and I've just really wanted to check it out. So I decided that I was going to do a first impression on it. As most of you probably know, or maybe you don't, I am very oily and I have a lot of pores on my skin, so it's very textured. So, I mean, when I use matte foundations, it kind of brings out the pores, and when I don't use matte foundation, it brings out the oiliness. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation in some points, unless I use like the appropriate primers, which is what I usually do. But in this case, I really wanted to try this out because I've been wanting to try a cushion foundation, and I also wanted to try a Lumi foundation. I've heard that this foundation is more luminizing than the actual Lumi foundation that they carry in the bottle with the pump. I have tried the L'Oreal True Match, which I actually really like. It does make me oily somewhat throughout the day, but as long as I blot and use the appropriate skincare and primers, then I'm usually okay. Mine is in the shade N5.5. I forget how the shades go, but I remember seeing like a 3.5 and then a 4.5 or a 3. I don't know how it went, but basically it jumped from like a 3 to a 6, and I wanted the shade in between because I wanted to get the warm shades. This is the neutral, I believe, or natural. Neutral. I don't know. It's called N5.5 Perfect Beige, which typically that's going to be a neutral shade, which to me it actually is pretty warm, so I feel like it worked. I don't know how the shade's coming up on camera, but I do feel like the shade is okay for me. Let me just take a second look before. Yeah, I feel like the shade is okay. I typically like to go with a warmer or darker shade because I do like to highlight a lot. So I feel like the shade works good for me, but I'm going to go ahead and get into the demo and showing you how I apply it. I did use a mattifying primer just because that's how I normally wear my foundations, at least the ones that make me oily. So I wanted to see how it would work for my skin type. So I understand that if you guys don't like that and you really wanted to see how it worked on bare skin, but I wanted to test it out the way I test out all of my foundations and how I normally would wear it. So I did wear a mattifying primer by Makeup Forever, and I also used the Bye Bye Pores by It Cosmetics to set my foundation. So with all of that being said, if you guys are interested in seeing the demo and seeing how the foundation wears for me throughout the day, then just go ahead and keep watching. So I really do like the packaging. I love the rose gold on it. I think it's really cute. I don't think I'll ever use this little pad. It's just my thing. But so you open up the pads right in here, and then you open this guy up, and then you take this off. I wonder if you're supposed to keep that. All it says is close tightly after use. I don't know if this color is going to be right for me, but we're going to find out. I'm going to use my beauty blender. I don't know if you guys can tell how much product is on there, but let's see. Oh, I forgot to prime. I have to prime because I'm oily. So I feel like if I don't prime, I'm going to be like an oil slick with this. Oh, that's pretty good coverage. And that was only putting the beauty blender in there once. The color doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure what it's coming up on camera though. It's weird because I feel like it has like good coverage, but it's not covering my pimple. Like, does that make sense? I feel like maybe it looks like you have makeup on, but it doesn't cover unless you don't have pimples. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. Look at the difference between the two sides. I mean, it definitely covers like the discoloration and stuff like that, but I don't know. Just put a little bit more on my nose area. This is definitely Lumi. Like, my face is like shining. I might add a little more coverage right in that area, because that's where I want the most coverage usually, because I have large pores. So overall, I do like the coverage on it. I'm going to go ahead and set it with a powder, do the rest of my face, and I'll come back to talk to you guys about it. Okay, so this is what my face looks like, powdered with my blush, my bronzer, everything like that. I did notice that when I put my powder on, a little bit of foundation kind of rubbed off on my nose. I'm not sure if you can see it that far away. It's not bad enough to where I feel like I have to pack more on. It is what it is. I kind of wanted a new foundation that was kind of more on the sheer side, and I wouldn't really necessarily say it's completely sheer. It's more like sheer to medium buildable coverage, and that's definitely what it says on here. It's buildable luminous coverage. So I definitely believe that they are right on that one. So right now, let's see, it is 1:48. So I've had the foundation on for about 25 minutes and it's holding up pretty well. Typically, if the foundation is going to be oily on me, I can see it right away, like within the first half hour. So far so good. But I'm going to go ahead and film another video, and then I have some errands to run. So we're going to see how it works. So it's 3:02. Where's my phone? Here it is. It's 3:02 right now. Oh, okay. It's 3:02 right now, and let's see what this is looking like. Let me get a mirror. I feel like it looks okay. Hasn't been too long, but I mean, I'm a little oily, but to be honest with you, like, using a luminizing foundation, I really kind of expected to be, but I'm not as oily as I thought I was going to be. This isn't something that I can't just blot away or tap some powder over. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Do you guys think it looks pretty good? I feel like it just looks very luminous, which it's supposed to look like. The only thing I'll say is that right here on this nose area, it's not really, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like separating in a way. I don't know. But other than that, it looks pretty good. And I did want it to look more natural, not as cakey, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I'm not going to blot. If I do blot, I'll let you guys know. But for now, I'm going to keep it the way it is. Okay, so it's 4:50 right now. And we're going to take a look. Why does it do that every time? It's 4:50 right now, and let's take a look in the mirror and see. I haven't been doing much of like running around or anything like that, but so I'm a little oily. I mean, but I feel like this is normal for me. So for an illuminizing foundation, it's really not too bad, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously I'm oily, but I really did expect this, and I think that it still looks good. Don't mind my mess back here, by the way. I'm going to take a little bit of powder and just kind of blot a little bit. This is the Bye Bye Pores by It Cosmetics. And I just took a little bit of what like was in the cap, and let's see if that helps. Oh yeah, definitely. Doesn't look like it really like budged or anything. My nose is still kind of looking the same. So far so good. I don't really have any complaints. It's working the way it's supposed to, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.